Welcome into Tuesday, everyone. For those of you who were just watching a few moments ago, I apologize. We lost connection. So I'm just going to have to sort of start all over. If you need, you can sort of tune me out until I'm back at the part where we were. So we're outside today. We are outside because we are talking about summer fun with kids, and is it beneficial for them? And if the answer is yes, why is it beneficial? So I thought it would be appropriate if we did the show from outside today. I remember as a kid, parents saying, go outside and play. My mom would even say, get up and go outside and play. You're not going to hang around inside the house today. You know, we climbed trees, we played with frogs, we made up games. I guess I'm dating myself. We went outside sometimes and played like Charlie's Angels or whatever favorite TV show we were watching at the time. And our families did a lot, excuse me, outside together. Okay? Did our parents know if it was beneficial? And if they knew that it was beneficial? So the answer is yes, it is beneficial to play outside and do activities outside. Did they even know why? Does it even matter if they knew why? They did know by instinct, I guess, that yes, being outside makes happier children. It makes happier families. Having physical activity was beneficial. It made productive members of a community and people who wanted to be involved and do things with their community. So why does this happen? Today, in today's world, we really delve a little bit more into the child development and the child psychology of how and why some of these things work, just to try to understand it, to make a connection with our kids. So now we can say, go outside and play, and we have the benefit of knowing that yes, it is beneficial and why it's beneficial, so that when we sort of put our foot down and say, nope, no video games for the next hour, you are going to go outside and play, but I'm going to be with you, I'm going to help you have fun, we know we have the peace of mind of knowing that we are doing this for a very specific reason. The very specific reason are the brain chemicals. Not too long ago, I did a 4-week series on the dopamine, the oxytocin, the serotonin, and the endorphins. All of these are related. There are brain chemicals. They each have their own function. Well, serotonin is directly related to the amount of light. When I'm saying light, I'm talking about our outside natural light, our sunshine. Low serotonin levels can lead to more depression. So it's known as our happy chemical, because if we increase the amount of our serotonin, we are increasing the amount of happiness, sort of the well-being. So it's directly related a lot of times to how much sunshine we get. So we want to make sure that our kids are getting lots of sunshine. A lot of the brain chemicals, the feel-good, the happiness, is also related to the amount of physical activity that we had, or that we do have on a daily basis. So we want to make sure as parents that we are giving our children the benefit of sunshine and physical activity, which does mean that we have to take away some of the choices sometimes of watching TV and playing video games indoors as much as they might want to. So maybe that time needs to be a little bit more limited so that we have more time for outside. Now, one of the things I hear parents say a lot is, I really don't have time for outside stuff. Or what am I supposed to do? Or what kind of activities do we do outside? We can sort of overcome some of these things. In the summer months, spring, summer, we have longer days. Take advantage of that. Even if it's just for 10 minutes after work, before you run inside to start making dinner or doing whatever you need to do, do something quick outside, whether it's just take a quick walk or play with the dog, or throw a ball, kick a soccer ball, whatever, for just a few minutes with your child. What do we do? Maybe you're going to do something on a weekend where you don't have, a lot of other things planned. You're going to take maybe an hour on a Saturday or Sunday, or it can be as little as 30 minutes. Ask your child, what would you like to do outside today? So that's a little bit of a trick question there, just so you know. We're not saying, what do you want to do today? Because that opens for the answer to be watch TV or play video games. You're asking, what do you want to do outside today? Because watching TV and playing video games are not outdoor activities. Yes, it's very likely that your child may say, well, I really don't know. That's okay. You be prepared. Have a few choices in mind. Would you like to do A, B, or C? And then if they go, they go back to TV or whatever, well, that's not an outdoor activity. Again, it's A, B, or C. You can pick one of these activities that we're going to do today. The younger the child, probably the less choices that you want to give. 2 choices for 3, 4, 5 years old, that's plenty. They can't process a whole lot of different choices. So just 2 choices. You want to do this or this. If they're a little bit older, maybe you can give 3 choices because they can process more choices and understand and pick between the different things that you have given them. And again, when it comes to what do we do, if you don't have the choices done, or if you want to know ahead of time some of those choices, we have listed on the article that we have on the different pages on our Skills for Kids page, as well as our after school and summer camp page, a few things that you may want to do. You could do a nature scavenger hunt. You could go to the park for nature walks. During the summer, they have a lot of them that have the different water parks and the different spray parks. Play Frisbee. Do water balloon baseball. Backyard Yahtzee with those great big dice. That's always fun. Have a cookout. You can have it with just your family, or you could have it with friends, and that again increases the amount of social activity that the kids get. Mini golf, zoo. If you have any concrete, buy some sidewalk chalk. You can play hopscotch, or the kids have a million different games that they do with that these days. You can always go to Google. Just Google outdoor activities for kids, and you'll find a multitude of different ones. The outdoorness, the sunshine, can also maybe sometimes have a little bit less activity, but it is a better bonding time because you have more opportunity to talk to your kid. There's a lot of kids these days that when you start saying things about looking up at the clouds and picking out the shapes, they're not sure what you're talking about. Go outside and lay down in the yard with your kid and look up at the shapes and have fun picking out different shapes. See who can find a shape the fastest, just to make it fun. You can also read books together outside. You can play I Spy. I Spy with my little eye. And you can even do it to where let your kid go first and pick out the object that people have to find. Once it's been found, ask your child, why was that object important to you? What made you pick that object? Was it the color? Is that your favorite color? It just gives you an opportunity to ask your child questions to hear the answers. Even if you already know the answer, sometimes in them giving answers, they open up to other things that may be important for you to know about them. You can make homemade Play-Doh, moon sand. Pick an art project. Let your child pick an art project and then ask them why it was important to them. What made them pick that particular art project? And again, Google. Google has tons of different activities that you can look up and do and just have fun. The important thing is that you're doing it with your child, or you're doing it as an entire family unit. You are creating an opportunity for your family to be even happier, have more of a well-being, have some physical activity and some sunshine together, because we want to make sure that we're providing this as much as possible to our kids. And one of the last things that you may want to do for the summer, or I guess last thing, not really last, you want to do it now, but as the last part of this article, I guess, is think of where your child is going to be for the summer, be it a summer camp, be it daycare, be it at a babysitter's, wherever. Make sure that your child is getting an appropriate amount of outdoor activity. Some places keep the kids inside a whole lot, so make sure they're getting outside a couple of times a day for some sunshine and some physical activity. Again, please comment below if you found this to be helpful for you or beneficial for you or for anybody else. Also, please do comment below any other topics that you would like to see us cover on our Tuesday tips, because we would absolutely love to have it or you can give us a call or text at 336-270-6825, or you can email us at skills, skillz, the number 4, kids, kidz, at outlook.com. I hope you have a great rest of your week.